I bought this whole haul for this plant specifically. I got another goth plant. You can't even see it against my jumper. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I think I'm missing these plants. There's nothing left in here. So I know I'm kind of on a downsizing, decluttering journey within my houseplant collection still. Things have been growing really well, and I've needed to get rid of some stuff recently. But I put in a plant order with Downtown Plant Club because they had some really nice plants, and I really wanted to get some. And so my package has arrived. It looks massive in this footage, but like it's not huge. It's quite like long and skinny, which I find really interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna open it, but I have bought some plants and I wanted to do a bit of a haul. It's been ages since I've done a haul. I freaking love doing hauls because it's exciting, and also I just find it a bit fun. And since I'm not buying plants as frequently as I used to, I haven't done as many. And so when I do, it is very special. And I'm very excited about this one. I think there's some wishlist plants in here, sort of rare plants as well. I think I spent 200-ish pounds on this. I'll make sure to put all the plants up on the screen with their prices and whatever. But yeah, also I spent my own money on this, not sponsored by Downtown Plant Club. They don't know that I'm making this video. All of these opinions are my own. I'm excited to open this up with you all. But before I do, I want to say if you're new here and you don't know me already, hi, my name is Emma and I make houseplanty content all over the internet. So if you want to follow along with my houseplanty journey and maybe learn something along the way, stick around, watch some more of my videos, and subscribe to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back. I appreciate you returning. Let's get into this box. I'm so excited. Okay, let me move you down and away, I guess, so we can open this box together. I don't really know. There wasn't really like a specific side that says like open here or anything, or like this way up. So I've got no idea how is best to open it. I feel like this side. I've also flipped this about in every which way, so like maybe that could cause some problems. But you know, here we are. We can open it together. I've also never ordered from Downtown Plant Club before, so I really don't know the sort of quality of their plants or anything, and we can figure it out together. So I have been wanting to place this order for ages, and basically all winter I've wanted to place this order, and I have waited patiently until spring to actually put it in because I didn't want it being shipped when it was like below freezing or anything. But it looks like a very well packed order. It's like nice and tight in here, nothing like can move about, and so I'm not really worried that things have moved weirdly. I don't think. There's also bubble wrap for protection. Da 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 da. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm so excited. Let me put this back up and we can open these plants together. I might put this down for ease of opening. So it looks like a few of the plants have come in these sort of boxes. The only other people who I know have done boxes like this were plants.com, which is another Netherlands based. I think Downtown Plant Club is EU, so potentially Netherlands based. And they also use these sort of covers to protect the plants in transit, which I think are pretty good. This one does look a little bit squished, but I don't think to the like detriment of the plant in here. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, okay. Y'all, I got another goth plant. You can't even see it against my jumper. It's so dark. Look at that. I'm pretty sure this is an Alocasia Black Magic. Let me look. That's what I ordered. Yeah, an Alocasia Black Magic, which has these like gorgeous dark goth leaves. Oh my goodness. They're like kind of leathery. They feel kind of similar to the way a dragon scale feels. So hopefully they're not that much different in care. I don't know much about the Alocasia Black Magic, but in general, I feel like I'm pretty decent with Alocasia. And I will definitely be swapping this to semi-hydro once it's acclimated. I have a little box down there that I'm probably just gonna pop all these plants in if they fit to acclimate them. I mean, I don't think they need acclimating. I haven't like imported these or anything, but like to make sure that they're in really good conditions for at least the little bit, as well as quarantine them away from my other houseplants. So if there is any sort of pests on here, not that I have seen any so far, I will be checking and probably giving these a bit of a rinse down in the shower, just because in transit they tend to generally get a little bit dirtier. So I will give all of these a nice shower just to make sure that they're nice and clean and stuff like that. Also, sorry if the light's changing a little bit. It's a very blustery day, and so the clouds are like going back and forth. It's spring. This is just what happens in the UK in spring. I think this one, oh, this is actually also a new leaf. So aside from being a little bit skawonk, I'm really excited for this one. Hopefully it like perks upright a little bit more, because right now it is a little bit sideways, but that's absolutely fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. Next up, oh, we've got another one. Okay, so this one here, it's gone full dark now. This one here, I do already have this plant in my collection, but I really want to like further boost out the plant, like just fill it out a little bit more, get it a little bit fuller, and I'm so excited. Look at that. So this is a heartleaf philodendron variegated. I know I already have one in my mixed pot, and I'm very excited about that. I love that plant, and I want to add this in as well, because right now it's like 3/4 plain, 1/4 variegated. I want it to be like more of a mix. I mean, this will make it so the variegated side is definitely more poppin', but I'm very excited about this. Also, for one of these, which I don't really see being sold in the UK that much, it was a very, very decent price. I think it was like, none of these plants were more than like 20-30 quid each. And so like, I just felt like it was a pretty decent deal. And for pretty good quality plants, this one has a tiny bit of damage in there, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. It doesn't look like pest damage or anything. It looks more like physical damage. I'm also gonna, I need probably get soil all over the floor by doing this, but take the paper off. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hoover. That's fine. But I just wanna see how many, okay, it does look like there's a couple of plants in here. There's like a couple different ones. Can we focus on that, please? A couple different ones in there. Also, hi Cleo. How you doing? A couple different plants in there, so it looks like it'll be a great thing to fill out my other pot in a little while. Okay, we've got this one, which is wrapped, which I'm very excited about. I might leave this one for the end because I think I know what this one is. Don't eat that, baby. Down, please. I'm gonna save this for to the end because I think it's the one I'm most excited about. I mean, I'm excited about all of these things. I got some really cool plants. Oh, there's also a heat pack in here, and it's still warm. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these were dispatched Monday. These were dispatched Monday night, and this heat pack is still warm. So even though it's like not freezing outside, this did help a little bit, I am sure. Okay, the thing about this packaging though, it makes it like slightly less of a surprise when you're opening the box, which, I mean, I don't order plants for it to be a surprise, but I do kind of like the mystery of opening it a little bit. And you don't get that as much with these boxes. Oh, okay. Okay, this bad boy is another Alocasia. This is a variegated Alocasia odora mint variegation or speckled variegation. Oh no, batik variegated, sorry. which I think is really cool. Unfortunately, the biggest leaf is not incredibly variegated, but the bottom, like lower ones are quite. So hopefully that's not an indication that it's going to like grow less and less variegated. We will see. I have no idea if this is a particularly easy or difficult variegated alocasia to care for, but again, it was not very expensive, and so I was like, I may as well try it. They do have some more fancy, like expensive variegated alocasia on their page. I just chose not to get any of them because I didn't really fancy spending like £1,000, because I very easily could have like gotten to £1,000 with all of the amazing options they had on their site. But I really didn't want to do that. 200 was sort of like my max acceptable plant amount. I mean, it was £212, I think, in the end. But again, it looks really healthy and happy and decent quality. I'm not worried about pests in these at all. I'm so excited. And it's possible as well when I do unpot these that the alocasias, I mean, that they'll have corms within them. And I could like grow some more from corms, which would be cool. Oh, maybe this is 3 plants in here. I don't know, we'll see, because I have a few more in addition to this. This is the last one of these boxes. But like I don't really see anything else wrapped in here, and I have 3 more plants after this. So I hope that there's 3 plants in that package there. But I got myself a Hoya. Well, 3 Hoyas. But this is the first one. Oh my goodness. She's so beautiful. Oh, look at that splashiness. Y'all know how much I freaking love a splashy Hoya. This one I think is the Hoya carnosa Stardust. So like a more variegated version of the carnosa, and I think that looks correct in the title. It doesn't have a label on these. None of them are labeled, so I'm just kind of guessing based off of what I ordered. But I think this is the Stardust. Oh, I just love how silver these leaves are. It kind of gives like Polyneura vibes in this leaf shape as well. It's not got the same texture as the Polyneura, like the Brogée, but it's got the same sort of vibe to it, which is really exciting. Oh, okay, like I said, I have 3 more plants and only 1 more package. So let's hope that there's 3 plants in here. If not, I'm gonna be sad. But I don't think any of them were this tall necessarily, so hopefully that is the case. So I see one of them, the one that I know would be a little bit bigger, and like kind of the one that I put the order in for. There's only 1 plant in this. Y'all, I think I'm missing these plants. There's nothing left in here. It's possible that things didn't get packed quite right, because the things that I'm missing are these 2 here, and it looks like someone's obviously marked that these 2, like, they're marked separately, so I would assume that that might have meant that they weren't in the package, and like maybe don't pack it up yet and someone didn't see that or something. Because I really wanted that Hoya rundamensis splash and the Macrophylla splash. I ordered those as well in this order. Okay, sorry, this is not the best lighting in the world. It doesn't really need to be good lighting just for me to talk about What happened to those couple of plants? I have reached out to Downtown Plant Club basically immediately after filming this video, and I was able to get through to someone on Instagram very quickly. The customer service was super fast, which was great. Basically, they said that the Rundamensis splash, unfortunately, was not available, which I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird that you, if it was sold out, then don't have it online, like, because they have listings for things that are sold out and it says sold out on them, and so I figured if it was available online, then they would have it, but apparently not, so fine, that's a bit of a bummer. And then they said the Macrophylla splash was packaged by my team, but upon another quality inspection we decided not to ship this one as it didn't look healthy enough, which is a bit of a bummer as well. And they offered to like ship it with my next order, or give me a refund. And basically, because I'm not planning on putting in another order anytime soon, because I'm not trying to like increase my plant collection massively, I don't know when I would be able to put in another one. So I was like, can you just ship it to me without me putting in another order? And they're like, well, basically shipping would cost more than the plant itself. And so it like doesn't really make sense to do that. Like, would you be willing to pay for 50% of the shipping? And I was like, no, I've already paid for the shipping. Well, I mean, I think I paid enough in the order to like get shipping for free. And so I've already paid for that. Why would I pay more for something that I've already, in theory, like paid for? So basically I was like, can I have a refund? And they were like, absolutely. And just very quick, got the refund immediately. And so I've now been refunded for these 2 plants, which is a bit of a shame. I was looking forward to like getting some new Hoyas. I don't know, I really wanted a few Hoyas, and getting like the one I got, gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I'm not mad about it, but I do wish that I was able to get the other couple. I think I also wish that instead of me having to reach out to them for a refund, they, before, like, even like when packing my order or like before dispatching it, sending me an email and being like, hey, these 2 weren't up to par, or we've run out of this one, I can refund you, here are your options, that kind of thing. That would have been my preference. I've had that happen before with other plant shops where something's happened and they weren't able to fulfill all of the plants in the order, and so I was able to get a refund before I'd even gotten the order. That would have been my preferred method. Not so, like, a little bit frustrating that that's not how this one went, and like maybe it would have been the case that I would have gotten an email tomorrow or something about the like plants that weren't coming, but like I can't know whether or not that's the case. So it is a little bit frustrating. It wouldn't have been my preferred way to receive the information, but they were very, very quick with getting the refund to me. And so like, aside from getting the plants, that's the best outcome I can hope for. So that's what happened. Sad about it, but such is life. Things happen. Like, the plant shops aren't always perfect. I'm really happy with the plants I got, but sad about those Hoyas. In the meantime, we can open the plant that I put the order in for. Like, I mean, this is what it was for. I bought this whole haul for this plant specifically. Okay. It looks like way less impressive than I wanted it to. But this is a variegated Musa Florida, aka a variegated banana plant. And I've wanted one of these since I saw Claire get hers from Downtown Plant Club. And I think that they're so cool and beautiful. The leaves are like way skinnier than I thought they would be. Maybe it's just because it's like a little bit of a baby and so it's not quite like developed the big leaves yet, but I was expecting them to be like a little bit wider. I guess we will see in time how this one grows. I know Claire had lots of issues with hers like adjusting and stuff, so I probably will have to be really, really careful with this one to make sure it adjusts okay. But I am so excited to add this to the collection and like hopefully get it growing well. Like I said, I am a little bit nervous for it because they can be a little bit tough, but it'd be really cool if I could get this to grow well. It looks like it's got some very half moon sort of vibes in a couple of its leaves, so maybe it's got really good genes for that, which is somewhat dangerous because, as you can see, the sort of white bits, they can go a bit brown, I think, in potential lack of humidity. So we will see. I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited to see how it grows, if it does well. Sorry, I'm just checking for pests, which again, I don't see any, so like that's a positive sign. But yeah, oh my goodness. I'm so excited to have this in my collection now. Hopefully I can get it to grow well. This makes it look really unimpressive. It looks way better. I want to say it looks way better in person, but like, it looks a bit funky on camera. I'm gonna say that. It looks better in person when you can kind of see the form of it a little bit better. Having it on camera does make it look a little bit flat. So that is it. That is everything in this box. Like I said, I will reach out to Downtown Plant Club to see what's up with those other 2 plants that I paid for that I would really like to get, and see if we can get that sorted. I'm sure they'll be plenty nice about it. But yeah. Thank you so much for enjoying this unboxing with me. I hope you got to like live vicariously through me ordering plants. I know that's how I enjoy unboxings, as a vicarious living through sort of thing. So I hope you like it. I hope you like the plants that I got. I'm super excited to add them all to my collection and like get them growing in my home. Yeah, thanks Downtown Plant Club for the great plants. I think they're gonna do well joining to my collection. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about in the future. If there's any other plant shops you'd like me to order from and like try and review, let me know and I could potentially do that for you in the future. But otherwise, subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to keep growing. Bye!